Hello, I'm here from Speak Confident English, and today we are learning about pronouns. This is part of our series about parts of speech. What are parts of speech? That's a great question. If you haven't already watched it, you can watch that video first to learn more about parts of speech. But basically, parts of speech are how we categorize words based on their form and function in a sentence. So we've already learned about nouns, verbs, adjectives, and adverbs. You can check out those videos if you want to review them. Today, we're looking at pronouns. Pronouns, wow, they're super interesting. Let's get started with the basics. What is a pronoun? Well, a pronoun is a word that takes the place of a noun or noun phrase. What does that mean? Let me give you an example. My dog is smart. He is a good boy. In this example, the word he replaces my dog. We could also say she instead of my dog. So basically, he and she replace that noun phrase my dog. We use pronouns like he, she, it. They too avoid repeating nouns over and over again. It would sound really weird if we said my dog, my dog, my dog. So instead, we use pronouns. Okay, let's look at some different types of pronouns. The most common type of pronoun is a personal pronoun. Personal pronouns, they show the relationship between the speaker, the listener, and the people or things that they are talking about. There are three types of personal pronouns: subject pronouns, object pronouns, and possessive pronouns. First, subject pronouns. Subject pronouns are used when the noun is the subject of the sentence, meaning it is performing the action of the verb. Do you have a minute? Of course I do. I have three subject pronouns: I, you, he, she, it, we, and they. Let's take a look at an example. Here's a cat. The cat chases the ball. Now, who is chasing the ball? The cat. So the cat is the subject of the sentence. Now we can replace the cat with the subject pronoun he. He chases the ball. Okay, what about when the pronoun is the object of a verb or a preposition? For example, here's a cat. I like the cat. Who do you think I'm talking about? The cat, right? So the cat is not the subject. The cat is the object of the verb like. Okay, so there's a little test for you. Pause the video and tell me what the subject of this sentence is and what the object of this sentence is. All right, pause the video and tell me what you think. All right, if you said the subject of the sentence is my cat and the object of the sentence is me, then you are absolutely right. So when the noun is the object of a verb or a preposition like this sentence, we use object pronouns. Instead of saying, here is a cat, I like the cat, we can say, here is a cat, I like him or her. In this case, him or her are object pronouns. These are my favorite pronouns. I love these two pronouns. This is your cat. Is this your cat? Yes, it's mine. What's his name? His name is Oliver. It's a nice name. Nice to meet you, Oliver. So we use him and her to replace the noun cat. And these are called object pronouns. Okay, now we have one more type of personal pronoun: possessive pronouns. Show ownership or possession. These are my books. These are your books. These are your books. These are his books. These are her books. These are its books. These are your books. These are their books. These are their books. So if we look closely, we see that many of these possessive pronouns come from the other pronouns that we've been practicing. I, you, he, she, it, we, they, and then s. Mine, yours, his, hers, it's ours, theirs. Can you repeat after me? Mine, yours, his, hers, it's ours, theirs. Let's practice using pronouns in a simple sentence. My friend has a new bike. We can replace my friend with a possessive pronoun. What's that? His new bike. Whose bike is this? It's his. It's my friend's bike. Perfect. Let's practice another one. My sister loves spaghetti. We can replace my sister with a different possessive pronoun. What's that? Her new bike. Whose bike is this? It's her. It's my sister's bike. Perfect. And again, whose bike is this? It's my bike. It's my bike. Okay, let's try something a bit more advanced. Adding prepositions. Prepositions show the relationship between a noun or pronoun and another word in the sentence. Some common prepositions are on, in, at, to, from, about, with, and without. So we can use a few different pronouns in a sentence with a preposition. For example, is the bike in the house? No, it's not in the house. It's outside, it's outside, it's outside, great. Or whose book is this? This is a book. Whose book is this? This is his book. Whose book is this? This is a book. Whose book is this? This is a book. Whose book is this? This is a book. Whose book is this? This is her book. Now we know a lot about personal pronouns. Let's move on to another type of pronoun, demonstrative pronouns. Demonstrative pronouns are used to point to specific things or people. These are this and that. This is a demonstrative pronoun. That is a demonstrative pronoun. Let's take a look at an example. This is a dog. That is a cat. So we can use this to talk about something that is close to us, and that to talk about something that is far away from us. This is close, that is far away. Is this a big dog? Yes, it is. It's a big dog. What's that? That's a cat. Next we have indefinite pronouns. Indefinite pronouns are uncountable nouns. They refer to non-specific things or people. Some examples are someone, somebody, anybody, everyone, someone, somebody, anybody, everybody, one, many, few, several, and other. Let's take a look at an example. Is there anyone here? Does anyone speak English? Does anybody speak English? Is there anybody here? Yes, there is. There is someone here. There is somebody here. Yes, there is. There is one person here. One person, that's me. So indefinite pronouns are singular or plural. We use them to talk about things or people in general. Okay, next we have reflexive pronouns. Reflexive pronouns are used when the subject of a sentence performs an action and is the object of the same sentence. Some common reflexive pronouns are myself, yourself, himself, herself, itself, ourselves, yourselves, and themselves. Let's take a look at an example. I make coffee for myself. Myself is the subject of the sentence and the object of the sentence. I make coffee for myself. I bake cookies for myself. He makes dinner for himself. She buys a gift for herself. They buy presents for themselves. They buy presents for themselves. All right, now we're moving on to relative pronouns. Relative pronouns introduce adjective clauses. An adjective clause describes a noun or pronoun. It usually comes after the noun or pronoun it describes. Some common relative pronouns are who, whom, whose, which, and that. Let's take a look at some examples. A man, who is he? He is my father. A woman, who is she? She is my mother. A place, what is that? That is my home. This is my bike. This is the bike that I use to go to work. Bike that I use to go to work. This is the bike that I use to go to work. And finally, we have interrogative pronouns. Interrogative pronouns are used to ask questions. The most common interrogative pronouns are who, whom, whose, which, and what. Let's take a look at an example. Who is your best friend? Who is your best friend? What is your favorite food? What is your favorite food? Which is your favorite movie? Which is your favorite movie? Whose jacket is this? Whose jacket is this? And that's all we have time for today. We learned about personal pronouns, possessive pronouns, demonstrative pronouns, indefinite pronouns, reflexive pronouns, relative pronouns, and interrogative pronouns. Wow! Let's practice again. When we use pronouns, we do not need to repeat the noun. Do you understand? Yes, I understand. He chased the ball. He chased the ball. She likes pizza. She likes pizza. It's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful day. They play soccer. They play soccer. This is my bike. This is my bike. That is a cat. That is a cat. I made a cake for myself. This is the book that you lent me. This is the book that you lent me. Who is your best friend? Who is your best friend? Well, that was fun. I hope you had fun too. Thank you so much for watching. See you next time. Bye.